crystal spear fly true over me. Suddenly gone from here, left alone on the road. What brings you back? Promises of a memory. Your own ghost running away with the pie. Disappear in the sun. All gone. All gone. It took a while just to think of home. Of home. My oldest friend that I barely knew. So much fun hanging around in the dark. You stop time, managed to somehow find a way out of here. Dagger in everyone's heart. Disappear in the sun. All gone. All gone. It took a while just to think of home. Of home. Disappear in the sun. All gone. All gone. It took a while just to think of home. Of home.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Sunday stream. It's SOS streaming on Sunday. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Thank you for coming out to another stream. I am excited because next week, 7 on Sunday, the actual SOS returns, and there's going to be a new episode every week in May to celebrate 7 on Sunday turning, what, 10 years old? How is that possible? How is that possible? I've made almost 300 episodes of that show, and in recent years, as we've upped the production value and everything, it's exciting, and it's crazy that we've navigated that to be kind of like the focal point of the channel at this point, and it's been so rewarding in many ways to see that grow and expand. And now we got the streams on Sundays as well. It's just a good day of the week, okay? Resting on Sunday, sorry, can't do it. It's going to be streaming on Sunday and 7 on Sunday and all that good stuff. But I am doing well. Thank you to those of you who have asked. And shout out to Tyler Hackner, who's in the chat. I saw has a birthday today. So happy birthday, Tyler. I appreciate you, dude. Seeing you in the comments for years now. I appreciate you being so loyal to the channel. I appreciate that. Seriously. Thank you to everybody else who's already filtering into the chat, hitting that motherfucking like button to let more people know that we're live. We've already got some songs in the queue. And let's see what we've got up first tonight. We are going to be taking some free requests from the chat. So we'll probably do that like once every hour or so. And after we get through these first couple, I tell you what, we'll go ahead and do a free request early tonight. I'm feeling generous and fun. So let's see what we've got here from Noxusir to kick us off, and we'll go from there. All right, Noxusir, let's see what you've sent us, what you've blessed the rains down in Africa with to begin our stream tonight. And guys, if you would like to submit your own song or whatever it is that you were loving, hating, anywhere in between, you want to pick my brain on it, use the top link in the description or the one in the pinned comment. All right. The energy is off the charts. Unparalleled already. So, Noxusir said, let's start off, maybe, with a banger. Noxusir described this as chaotic fun, and I agree so far. I'm doing good, Noxusir. I appreciate the kind words, and I hope you are doing well, too. It's been a better week this week, mentally for me, which is a good thing. Holy shit. Just popping off all around. Yeah, we start off going off the deep end, indeed. I dig it. It's got this, like, can't be tamed type of energy. Not the Miley Cyrus song or album, but in general. You know what I mean. Makes me want to go watch some Saturday morning cartoons. Feel like kids is WB. I feel like it's always like one step away from going completely off the rails. Not to say that it hasn't gone off the rails already, but fuck it. Let's keep going. It's fun to go off the rails. Oh, right on, Nunez. I scrolled back up through the chat. Assuming you're talking about the Mogwai chat. That's awesome. I think so. To your question, Steven, and thank you to Composer Dog who just sent one in. Appreciate it. So to your question, is this related to the anime called FLCL? So Noxusir said this was the only version they could find, with official version of the song they could find was attached to this anime edit. So that's why. Yo, what's good, Nolan? Good to see you. Hope everyone had a solid week this past week. Nice guitar energy to cap this off, too. I'm interested to see how it's going to close, because it is starting to get a little grating, you know what I mean? Yeah. The translated lyrics are surprisingly disturbing. Do tell, do share. Mix Turnstile's energy with anime energy. I guess I would. It's so tough to even be like, I am bewildered by that. That was some crazy energy to start us off. I like the ballsiness of that move, Noxusir. Well played. A light thumbs up. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. After this next one that we have up, I'm going to take a free request from the chat. So go ahead and hit me. If you're not able to send one in via Streamlabs, I totally understand. Times are tough. Whatever the case may be, I will pick one at random. Just make sure you include the artist name and the song name, and I'll pick one after this song. Oh, God. Pushin' P live on it. I know why this was sent. I didn't include it because I actually didn't even know that Gunna had done SNL. Hence why Gunna was not on my worst SNL performances list. But Nunez sent this one in. Hope you're doing well. After watching your worst SNL performances tier list, I couldn't help but remember this dumpster fire contender. Both of the MCs seem half asleep, and the microphone clipping here is laughably bad. Oh, God. All right, let's do it. Pushin' P, baby. Let's go.
Once again, Gunna.
Once again. Let's turn this up a little for you guys. You need to hear this atrocity along with me, okay? Turn me up, indeed. I just did. Oh, yeah. Yo, I'm trying to pop this mic as much as possible.
Not a lesbian for a piece, she turned lesbian. Push P, push P.
Can you turn that up just a little there, Gunna? Having a hard time hearing you, bud. Is Gunna? I know Gunna was arrested at some point for some not so great charges, along with what was it, Young Thug? Is he still in jail? Man, this just feels disrespectful to Pusha T, who is legitimately King Push. He's fucking awesome. And then you've got these fucking bozos. Keep them coming for the free requests, guys. I will scroll through the chat and eyes closed, pick at random here in a minute. Like... I still, yeah, red headphones. Wrong channel, but I'll accept it because holy shit. Push P. God, yeah. That's it. And that woo, the one woo at the end that I paused on, like that's it. That was legitimately like 90 seconds. That's it. They just stood around and said Pushin' P a bunch and then left. Presumably getting paid millions. Not for the performance, but just in general. I just... Push P. Yeah. This is our downfall. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh man, like I'm stunned. I'm in awe. I am jaw dropped, starstruck, all of the above. I'm pushing P. I'm pushing free requests because let's go. All right, let me eyes closed and boom, you. All right. It feels like I landed on a message that says, I feel like I'm being put to sleep, except there's the occasional clap keeping me awake. Sorry, that's the only reason I'm laughing. I wasn't laughing because of the request. All right, I did not land on one that was actually a request, so let's try it again. Scroll, and boom, you. All right, I landed on Reckless Ghost, Dayshell, Letting Go. All right, Dayshell it is. Let's go. It just reminds me of that producer tag for, what is it, Day Trip took it to 10 or something like that. Dayshell, my bell, letting go. All right, let's do it. Pretty wicked little riff there to start. The bladder. No, but I did see that, Trace. It's pretty solid so far. This voice sounds familiar. I don't know that I've heard of Dayshell before. Time to check the Spotify bio. Oh shit. Okay, so it's fronted by ex of Mice and Men, former guitarist, bassist, clean singer Shaylee Dayshell. Okay, well there you go. That makes sense. That's interesting that this project was born out of Mice and Men. I like some of Mice and Men's stuff. I was very hit and miss with them. I never felt like I liked the stuff that I was supposed to like. I would be the odd man out. I was like, I think Cold World by Of Mice and Men is solid. It's not bad. I think I'm feeling like a light thumbs up so far. I'm gonna scrub in a little bit. I'm curious if there's a solo or anything. No? Blast the door open. Yes, I'm drinking out of my fucking Pokemon tumbler. Deal with it. I'm good, Harry. I hope you're doing well, too. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's definitely not bad. Like I said, I think I stand by my thumbs up for it. It's like not, I don't know when, did this come out this year? Last year, late last year. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed just for the simple fact that finding out who was behind the project and having not really been a huge fan of this guy in the past, at least his work with Of Mice and Men, definitely talented. And I think that this project so far is showcasing that based on this first single that I'm hearing. So not bad. Thanks, Reckless Ghost. New Dayshell album is finished and will be out soon. Right on. Anyone who has a problem with my Pokemon cup will indeed be fucking timed out, possibly banned, and will be publicly shunned. I saw this at, I want to say, where did I get this from? It was like, I don't think it was Dollar Tree, but it was somewhere like that. No, it was super inexpensive. And then I forgot I had it. And then I whipped this bad boy out this afternoon, and I was like, there's no way that this isn't coming on stream with me. You already know, ride or die from my fucking gang, or the original gang over here. The starters, the classics. All right, let's get back to the queue over here and see what else we got. Our next one up is Call Me What You Like by Lovejoy. Steven sent this one in, so let's see what we have. Oh, nice, Jason. I see that you've added that Cafuné track in the I see it in the queue there. And I actually have heard that song a couple of times so far because I believe it was you that sent Tekit, however you pronounce it, in the first place. I really like that track. Ended up checking that out and really liked it. So Steven said it's time that he sent in some best list contenders now. My first requests are new rock songs that I discovered by just searching best rock songs of 2023. Enjoy. I haven't heard this, so... Oh, dude, Waffle House by Jonas Brothers? That song... I'm sorry, but that song fucking sucks. It's so bad. Yeah, this is really well performed so far. A lot of detail, nuance. I'm surprised this wasn't on my radar. I feel like I have heard the name. I feel like I hear an accent bleeding through there from the UK. What's the... Wow, I'm going to date myself. I almost said, what's the 411? Does that mean anything to anybody? Hey, Wade, what's the sitch? All right. First save of the night. Let's go. I dig this a lot. Boom. This came out in February. Damn, 21 million streams. You love to see it. Guys, if you want to send in a song for me to judge, love, hate, anything in between, hit the link in the description. Submit a song. Just make sure you include that YouTube link so I can actually hear it. Dare I? Definitely from the UK. Nice submission there, Steven. The drums are actually surprisingly really good, too. I haven't heard Jack Harlow's new album yet, but I know it's short. I'll end up giving it a spin, I'm sure. Feel free to send in a track from it, anyone, if you're curious to pick my brain. Fair point, Tyler, about Waffle House. Damn. Yeah, that was really good. This is Wilbur Scott's band. Wilbur Soot? I don't know who that is. Sorry. But yeah, that sounded really, really good. Shout out to Lovejoy. I think I'm getting it confused with Joy Wave, that band, who I definitely know. All right. Moving on, we've got Cafuné's Perspective up next that Jason Stuber has shared with us. I have heard this track, and I really like it. Hannah actually likes this one, too. I showed it to her. She enjoyed some of the other songs that we had checked out after hearing them on stream. What was it? Probably almost a year ago at this point. That makes sense, considering I know nothing about Minecraft or the Dream SMP. Hey, thank you, So What and Steven, who just sent in songs. And you can send in requests, Mark Johnson. Use the top link in the description, the Streamlabs link. Yeah, I really like the kind of shifty percussion on this. It slides in with such an understated presence, but by the time we get to the end of this song, there's just a chomp. It's got teeth, you know? It doesn't show them at first, but I love that. Do they have a new album on the way? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, Tom, that Tech It didn't chart as popular as it was from like TikTok and other places. But they've done it again with another banger here. It does have a charm to it, for sure. Charmed, I'm sure. Hey, thank you, Cable B. Yeah, it's in a way it is a little less upfront than Tech It, which was kind of in places like a front, putting its best foot forward in terms of being like a huge banger. But this one I think is equally good, if not even a little better, in my opinion. But, you know, it is what it is. I think it's a great track. It's probably definitely somewhere in my favorite tracks of the year so far, which, if you're not following me on Spotify, I have my best songs of 2023 playlist that I keep updated throughout the year. I do that every year. And then we've also got the Reaction Stream Hall of Fame playlist, which is linked in the description of this stream. Check that out. Give it a follow or whatever the fuck Spotify calls it these days. Like the playlist, save the playlist, whatever you do to the damn playlist, just do it. And you'll see that we've got the Reaction Stream Hall of Fame with over 100 tracks in there. I was looking through it today, and there's a couple more that I'm considering adding to it. And yeah, probably, hopefully add some more after this stream. Okay, up next, we've got another request from Steven. This is Gurrier's Approachable. So, let's see. First one went down smooth. Let's see about this one. I would count the other one as a save too, Jason, but I already have Perspective saved. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate it. Shout out Target. Target really needs to sponsor me because, like, I literally wear so much from Target. I'm 6'6". It's not easy to find good clothes that fit, okay? Sounds a little like the Idols frontman. Definitely some across the pond, post-punky vibes. Yeah, definitely reminds me of, what's his name? Isaac, right? From Idols. Here's some Shame in there, too. The UK's had a very strong post-punk resurgence in the 2020s. Ah, fellow talking, Stefan. I feel you. Oh shit, AB Across. I just noticed your message there, but yes, the Better Lovers track fucking rips. That's the new Every Time I Die, Dillinger Escape Plan band, combining members from both of those. Good shit. Damned, indeed. Better Lovers, absolute fire. "30 Under 13 is the name of that song, by the way. All right, we dropping heights in the chat. If you're up for it, guys, I am curious. No shame. Tall kings, short queens, short anything. Or tall anything. Or average anything. It's not really up to us to control that. I didn't ask to be 6'6.5". Hey, thank you, Rick. Appreciate you sending one in. I'm approachable. That's got to be the most band dude thing ever. I'm approachable. Someone yelling that at me. This dude that's probably got like a big beard. Looks like he's got a chipped tooth. This is not a slam at all. It's the look. You got to have that rugged look. But yeah, I'm approachable. For sure. I could be a bank teller. I'm so approachable. Hey, no pressure if you don't want to drop your height. You can keep it to yourself or you can share. Hannah is 5'2" for anyone curious, and I'm almost 6'7". 5'5" is not wicked short. Yeah, not too many people do, Potato. Thank you, Demon of Empire. Appreciate you sending one in. We're hitting this one with another thumbs up. I dig it. It is a little... It felt... The ending is what really, I think, sold me on this track. But overall, they did have a lot of strong points. The vocals just felt a little, to me, like... I don't want to say derivative, but it felt, very predictable, I guess, for the scene that it comes from. But the song definitely had a lot of heart to it, a lot of tenacity to the guitar work, to the way that it was produced. I think it captured a really nice, raw, punchy, but I don't know, just a thoroughly entertaining song. So definitely standing by my thumbs up there. Thank you, Cable B. And let's see what we've got next from Composer Dog. I'm going to go ahead and approve the next batch of songs now. If you want to be in on that and add a song to the queue, like these fine people just did, including Rick Taylor, thank you there, then use the top link in the description or the pinned comment to send in a song. So Composer Dog said, "Hey, John. Hey, Composer Dog. Been watching since 2016. Thank you. Awesome to see how much the channel has grown and changed. Thank you so much." Thank you. Yep, that would be it, Tom. Hey, thank you, Jason. What's my height again? So it seems like me and Stefan are the tallest people in the chat. Damn. So, I'm curious, like, how you guys would describe the genre on this, because to me, it feels a little bit like, I don't know, it's almost got a bit of like an indie glaze to it in a way, but I believe, unless I am completely out of left field here, it's being sung in Spanish. I'm curious to see a translation on the lyrics. Yeah, okay. I liked that slide from the female vocal to the male. It sounds really smooth overall. It's kind of got this Nightcrawler type of vibe to it. Yeah, I would say a light thumbs up for that. It was super solid. There was an interesting aura to it, too. I appreciate it. It looked like it must have been pretty popular wherever it was from. The video had 6.2 milli on it. Yeah, thank you, Composer Dog. Up next, we got one from So What? I'm still a rock star. That's what I think every time I see that. I can't help it. I'm sorry. So what? So we've got Soyoon Smoke Spirit featuring RM. Collaborated with this Korean rock artist, and I thought it might be something that I would like. All right, let's, for sure. So far, I really feel like that vocal feels a little, strained. I don't know. So this is the live version. Gotcha. Ha! Nunez said it reminds me of singing reminds me of Dance Gavin Dance. Unfortunately, maybe that's why I'm not feeling it so far. It wasn't bad. The biggest struggle for me was the vocal. Like, it was good control, especially for a live performance. And there was kind of a nice atmosphere that was building around the vocal. I don't know. I don't know if it's my cup of tea vocally. That's not the thing that I thought would throw me for a loop, but unfortunately it did. I'm going to have to hit it with a meh. Not for this one that hasn't even played a second yet, but for that past one. Not bad, but pretty damn average. And someone said trying so hard to be The Weeknd. I mean, yeah, maybe that's fair. All right, from Cable B, we've got another track from Pride Lands, who I remember, I believe last year, an absolute banger coming through, one that I still listen to, still in my liked songs. Parallel Lines. Heavy Tongue, that was the one from last year, last July, when I saved it. Banger of a tune. I'm prepared to get my hands dirty and get fucking heavy. I can't let you go. Hey Jamal, it's going pretty good. I hope you're doing well. Had a solid week. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this was an Australian metalcore act. Let me do some water ASMR to this. This fucking slaps. I need to dive into this band a little bit more. Because I was really, really impressed with the last track, and now this one is hitting too. I'm not super familiar with Holding Absence, Daniel, but I do know that I saw that they dropped a new track. I haven't heard it yet, though. I think I'm going to give this a save, actually, just because I want to check out this band more. So this is off of their album that came out last January 22. It's called Light Bends. That's cool. No, I feel that, Jason. I do. I know that screamed vocals and shit like that, not gonna be for everyone. And trust me, I can be a finicky bitch when it comes to metal, music, vocalists, you know what I mean? You're actually up next, Steven. In the queue. Yeah, that riff slams. For sure, Daniel. And that's awesome that I got you hooked on Spanish love songs. Fuck yeah. You guys have no idea how stoked I was last year. For anyone who's not familiar, Spanish love songs, Brave Faces Everyone was my album of the year in 2020, but their album that came out before that, why is the name evading me? I can think of names of songs on the album, but I can't think of the name of the damn album. Someone's probably going to drop it in the chat before I even get a chance, but Schmaltz. Yeah, that's why. It's not like a super normal name. But no, you have no idea how stoked I was last summer when we found that. We were on vacation and I went into a record store and I found a used copy of that album. It's so hard to find, like even online on places like Discogs. It either goes for a lot or gets sold just like that. But found one at a record store and that was an amazing find. And also next month, as in like starting tomorrow is May, there's going to be a vinyl update in May, which I'm excited for because honestly, in the past 12 months, I've slowed down the past few months because holy shit, it's expensive to collect vinyl. But for a while there, I was going ham, it felt like. So there's going to be almost 100 new records to show in the vinyl video that should be coming sometime probably mid-May. So look forward to that one, and Schmaltz will be in there. Yo, I got the cash up. If you're watching, appreciate you, dude. Sorry you were having issues again, crazy dude. Yeah, good stuff. Pride Lands. Let's go. All right, up next, we've got one from Steven. Let's see, I believe it's a Foles track. Yeah, Mathletics. I know you're a big Foles fan, but I never heard you talk about anything from their debut album, Antidotes. That is one of the ones that I'm less familiar with, that I haven't spent as much time with. It's been a while. Interested to hear your thoughts on this banger. Let's go. Let me turn this one up a little. I'm glad you did that one so much, Gable B. I think I liked Heavy Tongue a little bit more, but that could change with time. I should check out that album, Light Bends. I love that this just serves as a reminder that Fulls have always had those delicacies when it comes to, like, the way that they shape a riff, the way that they almost have this, like, trepidation, anxiety, jittering on top of, like, everything that's going on. It works out really well. Thank you, Jackson Teller. Just such a clean sound, too, always from the guitars. I haven't heard the entire Water Parks album, but what I have heard, I have not liked outside of Funeral Grey. But yeah, you should request one, depending on what it is. I've heard the singles, for sure. So if it's a deep cut, fire away. Or even if it is a single. It's crazy to think that this was on their debut album. Wish I could have gone to my record stores on Record Store Day, but I was shopping for video games instead. I did go to the Record Store Day. I only hit one this year because there wasn't a ton on my list, but I got that Beach House EP. We wanted the 1975 live album, but did not get that lucky to get it. Such a good bass rhythm, too. It's got kind of like this swinging pendulum, sand in the hourglass. Counting down, ticking down. Those are the vibes. Good stuff, man. Yeah, early Fulls. Early Fulls is definitely a treat. But yeah, I love Fulls. I've made that no secret. I got into them, I want to say, around the time of, well, that's not right, because I know that's not Depeche Mode. I heard the first notes and I see 4 Years Strong on screen. Hang on. So that should be 4 Years Strong, Crazy Pills, and then Depeche Mode, Precious. Thanks, Streamlabs. All right, we'll take care of that by playing this 4 Year Strong track first, and then we'll listen to Precious by Depeche Mode, the Demon Empire sent in. I feel like I was in the middle of saying something before that, but I lost it. We did hear the cover song. You're right, Jason. We did hear them cover Why Can't I by Liz Phair, and I think we kind of collectively agreed that it was pretty meh. All right. Let me see who actually sent this one in. Woo! Can you imagine if this was Depeche Mode? For anyone tuning in, they're going to be so confused. Streamlabs slowly gets more and more wasted throughout the stream. Oh, that was you, Rick. This was your request? Thank you. You saved me the scroll. I was looking for it. I think it got confused because, but I don't know. My guess is that because both of them were $15 donos, it got confused somehow. Yeah, this is another vinyl that we actually found at that same record store I was just talking about while we were on vacation. we found this Brain Pain album by 4 Year Strong, which is super, super good. I think my favorite track on that album has to be Worst Part About Me. Yeah, Streamlabs is totally... That's it, Stefan. They're using AI to predict that Depeche Mode needs to go heavy. That would be interesting. I mean, Never Let Me Go on the new album was pretty guitar-oriented. Wouldn't call it heavy, but, you know. Damn, leaving us right on the breakdown. I'm going to leave this on screen, though, just so there's no confusion, because now... we actually are listening to Depeche Mode's Precious. Absolute rager. And I'm excited to see them get put in the queue because you will be hearing me talk about them on the 10-year anniversary episode of 7 on Sunday this coming Sunday, 1 week from today.
Precious and fragile things need special handling. My God, what have we done to you? We always tried to share.
As far as the 4 Year Strong track, by the way, this goes for this and the Depeche Mode song.
Now look what we have put you through. Things get damaged, things get broken. I thought we'd manage, but words left unspoken left us so brittle. There was so little left to
Oh yeah, no, this is definitely not a new track, as Ascension stated. For anyone not familiar with the group, this one, I believe, was this on Exciter? Hold on. No, this is on Playing the Angel. My bad.
I wish I could take the pain for you.
I love this kind. This one, I mean, there's always kind of a hint of melancholy in Depeche Mode, but this one, it makes sense now that I'm seeing that this came out in 2005. It kind of has that. There's a timestamp, I guess, of when it came out in a way, but Depeche Mode always just do such a good job at putting their own twist and adding to it. I love this one. It doesn't necessarily feel like they've ever really repeated themselves, even though they continuously kind of stay in that dark electronic alternative lane.
If God has a master plan that only He understands, I hope it's your eyes He's seeing through. Things get damaged,
I love that little light synth flare before it drops into the hook.
but words left unspoken left us so brittle. There was so little left to give.
Yeah, good shit. Thank you. I'm confused. Rick Taylor sent this one in, I believe. Thank you, Rick. Yeah, that is a banger off of their album Playing the Angel. All right, moving right along, we've got one up next from Cable B, Future Palace. Couple of notes there for you. Yeah, that is true in terms of I've only reviewed the most recent one, but at the same time, I didn't really get super into Depeche Mode until, I don't know, it's been sometime in the past 5 years. Like, I've known them and enjoyed a lot of the hits for longer than I can even remember. Before I even started doing YouTube, like even especially some of the biggest songs like Enjoy the Silence, but still, yeah, that probably factored into me not reviewing that, and the fact that during the 2010s, a lot of the stuff that Depeche Mode were putting out was a lot more kind of abstract and dissonant in a lot of ways, a lot less melody actually, so it made it a little harder to get into, and I don't think that would have been a good place for me to really start doing any kind of review. And now that I've kind of retired from doing dedicated reviews anyways, not to say that I'll never do them again, but you probably caught my post. Anyways. Future Palace. Malphas? Is that a new kind of alpha male? Malphas? Or is that short for malfeasance? I'm working it out in real time with you guys.
Hands are wrapping around my neck again. A really tight grip, I can't fight back. I can't. I block my hair, I can hardly breathe. I am begging, but they won't release me. Give me time to go uphill, but right now I'm on a treadmill.
I'm on a treadmill. Well, here's my new gym track. Yeah, Heads Up was a banger, Jason. I liked it a lot, at least. We're the real Malfa gang. Damn, this is only 10 days old. Damn, getting filthy.
Treadmill, all I try leaves me hopeless.
It's solid. It's a little... I don't know. There's parts of it that make me feel a little kind of like, eh. But then there's others that's like, ooh. Yeah, I think I'm with you on that, Jason. I'm feeling it's a positive meh, but still. Like, I wish, I don't know, I was looking for a little bit more out of the guitars too. Like, it just felt like kind of your standard chugging in a lot of places. Yeah, that's a good point. The little chops in between the chug riffs work. Oh, now this works. So we okay, Streamlabs, what you doing? What you doing here? This is the same song, right, that we just listened to? Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, yeah, we already listened to that one, but that was Crazy Pills. Streamlabs decided it actually wanted to burp it back out to everybody now. Now that we've already heard it. All right, so this is Beach Weather, Trouble with This Bed. I'm not sure why Sex, Drugs, Etc. is the song that took off from Beach Weather. I heard this one afterwards, and I think it's much better. Yeah, I would agree with you. Hannah likes this band. Was this on their new album? I think it was.
So high, I can't hide. The sun keeps creeping in, sinking in. I stay inside for a little while. I don't wanna be alone, left alone. Don't wanna be the one hanging on the phone, but there I go. I can't
Hey, thank you, Cable B.
this bed is. The trouble with this bed is and I can barely sleep at night. The trouble with this bed is that I'm the only one in it.
That I'm the only one in it. It's a little washed out poppy for me.
Feel your gravity close to me, holding me.
You're right, Tom. That's, I think, 100% the reason why they came back. Because that song blew up. They were dead in the water after, like, 2018 or something. They had a few good songs, like Chit Chat back in the day. I can't say I've ever been super keen on them, though. Sex, Drugs, Etc., I think is...
Can't stop the trouble.
I don't think it's that great. At all.
With this bed is
Bloodsucker, Kingslayer, Mindreader. What a mashup of those three. Get a thumbs down. I'd have to hear it. But probably. Kingslayer's the only good song there.
I can feel the universe from my room, pulling me away when I needed you. Burning in the dark, letting you in, holding you close under my skin. Morrissey t-shirt, tell me how soon. Spinning in circles, playing new tunes in my head, in my head. The trouble with this bed is. The trouble with this bed.
It's just like very, like, there's not a risk within a within a mile of this recording session. Not that everything needs to be groundbreaking, but it's just very monotonous. Yeah, not feeling it, unfortunately. Nah, beach weather, as they've gone poppier especially. The trouble with this band is pop. All right, after this one, then we've got one from Cash App. And then we're going to take a free request. So Steven said, last request for the night, another song that I found off of one of the old alternative airplay charts. This one is from the 1999 chart. Okay. 99 is an interesting year. I haven't taken a super huge deep dive into a lot of like late 90s stuff that I feel like I've missed. I don't think I've heard this. Okay. Whoa. I wasn't expecting that twist there. What was that? Was that turntables there building up there? What was that little chicken? Huh. Interesting with that vocal filter too. Oh, I'm definitely down for electronic, Rick. I don't discriminate based on genre. Not promising I'll love it or hate it or anything, but I love to keep an open mind. Sounds 2000-y? Well, it predated 2000-y. GSAC, ELM, 1999. Yeah, it does sound a little Incubus-ish. Not a Death Grips fan, Switchblade, no. Sorry. '99 was a good year for me. I was 7. I feel like this song is pulling off a lot of different styles pretty well. Like, I don't think it's like an instant necessarily love for me, but at the same time, it is an instant appreciate. Very true, right play. I wasn't crazy about that pause there. It just kind of felt like the song's momentum stalled out, and now, oh wait, the song, we still got more? Like, it just kind of comes to a dead end here, and then they like turn off the car, and then turn the car back on. When I was a young boy, my father took me out of the city. No, I feel that. About it feeling kind of like a FIFA soundtrack song. Yo, Flash Delirium, shout out to that MGMT track. One of their best. That album, congratulations, is just spectacular. Pun intended. -2. I was, let's start telling people our age. Yeah, in 1979, I was -12. Okay. Okay. It did have a nice ending to it. I'm going to say a light thumbs up for that. I think this would be worth adding to my 90s mix. Thank you, Steven. Beautiful. Joy drop. Boom. Into the 90s we go. All right. Let me pop open this one that we've got here from Crazy Dude. Sent in via Cash App since they were having trouble with Streamlabs because Streamlabs is a mean old bitch. This is Blight Town, Hawaii 6-0. Thank you, El Pepe. It's Sunday I'm in love. It's not Friday, but like The Cure always. Oh, Looking Up is a great fake out ending. I can't believe we almost hung it up. Now, we were talking about Dance Gavin Dance vibes earlier. This is reminding me of a definitely less irritating version of some of the stuff that they do. But with like a better vocalist, you know what I mean? Like, just fucking, I don't know. All around, like, not a Tillian Pearson fan at all. Yeah, I can hear some Circus Survive in there. Yeah, my biggest hang up with Dance Gavin Dance and Circa is the vocalist, both of which I can't stand either. Most of the time, at least. It's just that, like, whiny pitchiness that just fucking drives me up a wall. All right, guys, free request time for anyone in the chat right now. Just type the name of the artist and the band, and I will pick one at random after this song is finished. Dance Gavin Dance, to me, are just like somebody. What is a real? I know nails on a chalkboard is an easy one. It's like a car backfiring outside of your house over and over again and squealing their tires at like 3 a.m. and you're trying to sleep. That's Dance Gavin Dance to me. Like, this feels pretty solid by comparison. Like, it's a little throaty, especially here with the... It's a little much there, but, like, at the same time, I've enjoyed the build-up to this point. I just don't know that the payoff is exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, Jamal, right now. You popped back in at the perfect time. I just asked, like, a minute ago for people to pop requests in the chat. Yeah, I'm going to light thumbs up for Blight Towns Hawaii 6-0. Kind of a funny name, too, because, you know, Hawaii 5-0. I'm old. Tillian and I, is that your request, Nunez? Tillian and I? As in me and Tillian do a request together and we do a little karaoke for you. I don't think the world could handle that. Me and Tillian doing fucking What's Up by Four Non Blondes or something. I bet. Here we go. Let's do Viva La Vida by Coldplay. Me and Tillian. Like, I can't get throaty enough for that. What would that sound like? I used to rule the world. I got to work on my Tillian impression. I just can't get that high. You're welcome, Crazy Dude. Thank you for working with me on the alternate method since Streamlabs wasn't letting you send one in. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to pick one from the chat here in just a moment for our free request, and then we will get back to the next batch. If you would like to submit a song for sure, then use the top link in the description, and I will definitely hear it. That is the definite way. Right now, if I do land on someone that's already sent one in and you've popped a request in the chat, I am just picking from anyone who hasn't sent one in just to give other people the chance too. So, yeah. All right, here we go. And stop. All right. I landed on the message that said, thank you for playing my request. I would go, there's one above and below. It wouldn't really be fair. I was just going to go with one of those, but no, that wouldn't be fair. All right, let's do it again. Run it up. And stop. No. Why did I land on that? I don't want that to be the free request. I landed on Tyler Poirier, Water Park's Two Best Friends. Oh, God, do we have to make that the free request? Do we have to? You know what? I'm going to play like 30 seconds of it, and then we're going to pick another one because I already know that I hate this song. Fuck it. We're the two best friends.
I'm trying to turn my mind off, but I don't know where to go when the night's long. Yeah, with the blinds drawn and the lights off, I could have pictured your body in a lineup. Now I'm sick of waiting on you to call when you're out.
Needs more auto-tune.
I'm sick of playing it cool and baby, really, I wanna die. So I went out with my two best friends, tried anything not to think of ya. It didn't work and I feel like shit. Wake
This
up
feels
tomorrow
like
and try
kindergarten.
again. I went out with my two best friends, tried anything not to think of ya. It didn't work and I feel like shit.
I feel like I'm watching like a fucking Staples back to school ad or something. Like, get your backpacks ready, kids, and your two best friends, because pencils are 50 cents off this weekend only. Water parks. We're on a major label, and this is what we're doing. I'm sorry, but it's just so frustrating what this band became. It is, Seth. It is indeed a de-evolution. Good to see you, by the way, dude. It is. Yo, this is fire. Straight fire. Yeah, guys, don't forget, especially channel members. If you're a member of the channel, then you unlock all of the custom emotes. We need to be reacting to these songs. I want to see each one now. Like, thumbs up, thumbs down at the very least. I want to gauge how everyone's feeling about these, not just me. Damn, though. Whew. All right, I'm going to pick another free one. I'm scrolling back up to where you guys were sending those in because I don't want that to be the free request. I'm sorry. I did it, Tyler. Okay, I played it. I played 46 seconds of it, and that's all we needed, okay? All right. And stop. Boom. I landed on a message that said, "Where's the soul?" Is that a request? I don't think that's a request. I think that's just talking about the song. All right, let's try again. And stop. All right, I got one from Jamal4473, Flo and Missy Elliott, Fly Girl. Let's take it back. So this actually came out last month, according to Spotify. Damn, it's got that throwback 2000s feel, though. I don't either. I don't TikTok either, and I never will. I'm reading the lyrics now. Hold up. Where did that go so far? There was something else I heard, and I was like, is that what it said? No, I guess not. Yeah, Missy definitely sounds like she's going to fit this vibe. I hope her verse is killer. It reminds me a little of that song, like, Do It To It. Cherish, I believe, was the girl group that did that. Yeah, it's got a nice move to it. I like the beat. I wouldn't either, Ace. Like, I would take this any day over so much of the shit that's infiltrated. Hey, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I actually just trimmed up a couple of days ago. Got a haircut, too. Not looking great at the moment because I've had a hat on, but yeah, most of the blonde is out now. And I got this all trimmed up, too.
Get your nails done, get a pedicure, get your hair fixed. All my ladies gon' get an outfit and buy a new lace wig. Back up on the market, better put in you a big.
That kind of siren styled beat definitely feels very 2000s. It's a retro record, that's for sure. Fabulaire.
Make it shake, all that cake, let it bake. I know you wanna see my body in a vase. Don't I still look like Halle Berry in a face? Okay.
Don't I still look like Halle Berry in the face? I'm gonna give it a save. I dig it. It's fun. For sure, Nunez. That's a good point. Much better, I have to say. Well, compared to Two Best Friends. There's no such thing as coincidence, Seth. There's no such thing. All my friends. Whoa, all my friends. I just need to fucking start doing like some sort of like drunk karaoke series where I just sing the shittiest songs that I have had on my worst lists over the years. That would actually be make for an amazing off the rails unhinged stream if we ever did that. I think because I almost was thinking about making the one tonight a bad song stream, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll do it next week. No, next week I don't want to do it because next week is the 10-year anniversary of SOS, and I'm going to be streaming that night after dropping the episode, so I want to be in a good vibes mode there, but maybe the next week. Soon, we're going to do like a In Search of the Worst thing, and maybe we will break out, find a way to work in some drunken karaoke into that. Yeah, AJR? Way up, way up, way up to the sky. Everyone is sleeping and getting high. I got a bud like you. I know that they have a new song out. I don't listen. I'm not doing that to myself. I don't. Like I said before, with AJR, I just gotta be done for a while. I can't. They drive me literally like to terrible places listening to them. All right, so we got this one from Jackson Teller. Great theme to a classic Canadian animated series that I was pleasantly surprised to hear in the end credits for the movie Hobo with a Shotgun. So I've heard this before. Great movie. Lisa Loeid, Run With Us from 1988. The synths there sounding like Silent Partner by LaRue. The great album, by the way. Underrated. I can't believe that's almost 10 years old. Trouble in Paradise by LaRue, but a banger of an album. Really called back to 80s synth pop like this. Everybody needs my cover of Pushin' P, okay? Everybody needs it. Your worst list is absolutely stacked that it's not even May. Well, then sounds like you've got some stuff to share when we do the worst song stream. Let's plan for that 2 weeks from now, okay? Next week we're gonna do an all-timer. We're looking for the best, and then we'll look for the worst. My thoughts on AI music, I'm probably going to do a video on that, so I'll hold off for now, other than saying that while I think there's a lot of bad things that can come with it possibly, I am also open to it in places. You know what I mean? Like for assistance, not for doing it all of the heavy lifting. Yeah, not entirely AI music because, yeah, AI, Weekend and Drake. Nah. Like, I would never want to lose the human element of music, and I'm scared on that front. Bit of a banger here. Not world-shattering, but it's fun. Got some nice guitars in the mix too, with the synthetic elements. It's got like a heightened sense of drama. I'm a fan. I forgot about that being at the end of a Hobo with a Shotgun. I haven't seen that movie in a hot minute, to be fair, but still. That movie got a lot of hype back in the day. All right. What do we got here from Caleb? 3 Little Words. Local friends band. Despite the album name, they are from Louisiana. Okay. I see. Asbury Park. So this is 3 Little Words by OK Boomhauer. That's amazing. Shout out to King of the Hill. No, not Hobo Johnson. Hobo Johnson with the shotgun. That's a scary thought. I want a dog. And he's just like holding a shotgun, fucking cocking it at you. A lot of energy. I like the vocals. That's a whole new meaning to the Revenge of Hobo Johnson. I need to check out the Jessie Ware album. I want to. I wasn't as hot on the last one as everyone else seemed to be, but undeniably extremely talented. Last call for requests, I guess, since we've only got a couple left in the queue. So, last call if you want to send in a song. Yeah, I dig it. Yeah, it's got a really catchy chorus. I like the backing vocals on it. The front man had a really nice charisma to the vocal too, and a lot of energy, just a driving presence throughout the track. Good stuff. No, I wouldn't say anything's taking the place of dedicated reviews. We're putting more effort into the long form content in terms of, we've been doing that like slowly over the past couple of years in terms of like taking SOS from this like bare bones thing where it's like, okay, here's a transition where we play a small clip and then it's mostly just me sitting there talking to the camera. It's like now we're trying to, make it more engaging, and I'm like working harder. Like they didn't used to even have like a script or anything. It was just me talking off of a couple of bullet points or something. So we've put our efforts into that, and obviously, beyond ARTV, that ain't going anywhere. I filmed a new video already that's going to go out. It's mostly edited. I've edited probably 75% of it so far, but there's a video that's going to come out this week where I talk about an embarrassing past obsession with not even an obsession. I don't want to give too much away, but it's about a country band and some really funny experiences that I had in the past, and I had a lot of fun making that one. So that and a couple of others. You see Viva La Vida in the background. I'm actually planning to do a video kind of talking about the history with that album, just kind of casually trying something out there, because in a way, to me, it feels like Viva La Vida or Death and All His Friends was the last hurrah for a huge rock album that also had a really big hit single. The title track Viva La Vida literally went #1 on the US Hot 100, which is unheard of for a rock band. I know that rock is a loose term for Viva La Vida, but still. Yeah, it's going to be fun to talk about because I do love that album immensely. Hey, thank you. Let's see if I can't butcher this. GS Ace LM. Appreciate it. All right, let's see what we got here that Rick Taylor sent us from Millennium, Other Side, with Said the Sky and Vera Blue. Breaking. John enjoys Florida-Georgia line. No, but that actually would be another fun story time. The time that I pretended to be a Florida-Georgia line fan because of this was a long time ago. This was like pre-Hannah, obviously. But this was like right when Florida-Georgia line came out in like 11, 12, 13, definitely somewhere in that range. I was trying to impress this girl that I liked at the time and was like, oh yeah, sure. Florida-Georgia line. And I'm like looking them up and I'm like, oh shit, this sucks. What am I going to do? And then I got oh, I don't even want to say it, man. Yeah, I saw Florida-Georgia line live at a tiny little dive bar. It wasn't really a dive bar, but at a bar and saloon type of thing where I did not fit in at all. And I found a way out of that situation very, very quickly. It was before Cruise blew up and became like a huge hit. It was like when they were doing like the first EP. I think the original version without Nelly was out, but it wasn't like a smash success yet, and they were just starting to tour. So I saw them in like a small town, and it was an awful experience. Awful. The atmosphere, the vibes were the opposite of immaculate. Thank you, Noxus, sir. All right, Millennium, let's do it. Oh, nice, some Granddaddy coming in. Why did I say it like that? Granddaddy. Uncut Gems. Granddaddy. I do too, Blaze.
Goddamn, how'd I end up here? My dreams, they all turn to nightmares. I'm not the same since that November.
Really pretty so far.
I know that you don't deserve this. My problems, my fight, and your shit. I got them tangled up together. I won't blame you if you walk away. But won't you stay? I got a battle here to fight. Don't know if I'll ever see the light. But won't you stay? I don't need much from you tonight. Just tell me you'll meet me there alive on the other side.
Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it, shooting films?
On the other side.
Okay. Shake my head, make my headphones rattle. It's pretty paint by the numbers, but it's still pretty. See, I feel that, ELM. I do, because that's... So I come at it from the angle of, like, it does... let's be honest. It definitely sounds like a lot of the stuff that came out during the 2010s in the EDM scene. As much as I did listen to a decent amount of the stuff that came through there, I'm by no means, like, an aficionado in that realm of music. Thank you, Not a Potato, for sending one in. But still... I don't know. It's like a simple prettiness to this track that I dig. The vocals are really nice, but like I said, everything does feel very paint by the numbers.
Sorry coming, but now I'm stuck in the trenches, crawling through my consequences. I guess it's time I stopped running. I won't blame you if you
Like, I wish that it was doing more. You know what I mean? Like, even this build doesn't really feel that satisfying. Yeah, this is okay. This is perfectly okay. Hey, perfectly okay. Late 2000s Getta. You know, that song Memories with Kid Cudi I always thought was a banger. Oh God, fuck the middle. That song is from the devil himself. It's actually annoying me a little more as it goes on. That gif that came with yours, Nunez, that was funny. That was small, but that was Jesse from Breaking Bad doing. Hey, so thank you, Nunez and Jason. All right, before we get into this, which is already sounding great, I just want to briefly touch on the middle again, because fuck that song. We're talking Maren Morris and Zed. The why don't you just fuck off a cliff? I don't know. Why not that? If you're asking me to meet you in the middle, meet me in the middle by never just remove the song from streaming services. That would be a huge service to the world. Because it's another one of those songs. It's like it got so big, and it's like, I want to meet the people that love this song. I want to have a conversation. I just want to talk to them. Okay? Just want to talk. Just a little chat. Maybe like number one, how dare you? Number two, why? What went wrong? How did we end up here that you're a fan of The Middle by Maren Morris and Zed? Where did it all go wrong? Did you start making bad life decisions before age 13, or was it sometime in your adult years? Because I want to know. All right. From Peppy, this is just some simple Aussie punk. The Chats. I think I could have figured out it was from Australia. Oh yeah, that's right. I did see that All Time Low was on that Elysium album. That's interesting shooting films. Yeah, I could hear a little bit of Monkeys in that. Refer to the wonky angle again? Shout out to Tommy. He's a great dude. He makes great content. I don't watch a ton of his content just because I don't consume a lot of other music critics' content for obvious reasons. I'm not trying to lead. I'm the type of person that if I watch something a ton, I'll unintentionally start repeating stuff. But I do tune into Chemical Brothers videos from him, Daft Punk, other stuff that I'm more so interested in. And occasionally it's like some of his list videos or rankings and stuff. But yeah, the Wonky Angle covers electronic music and likes on the YouTubes. So go sub. Wonky Angle, the GOAT, no cap. Nice, Jason. A lot of fun. Nice. No cheap frills here, man. This is just pure rock and roll, noisy punk fun. Guetta's past his prime. How could you? He ended racism. How could you? I'm going to give this one a save too, actually. 6L, 6-liter GTR. Boom, the Chats. When did this come out? Last year. Nice. August of last year. Oh, well, there went my flame. No, good stuff. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate it. You would be surprised at the amount that we do get that are lifted either from anime or else related to an anime edit or whatever. Even though I'm not an anime consumer myself, we've gotten some good music out of it. I will say that for sure. All right, Granddaddy Jeb the Humanoid. So this is from Noxusir. Granddaddy's The Software Slump is a really good album that I found from the Indie Head Essentials list that I marathoned through one time. Talks about the future of technology, but this one specifically is about the singer's depression.
Last night something pretty bad happened. We lost a friend, all shocked and broken. Shut down, exploded.
I'm actually going to pull up the lyrics for this one. It sounds like one of those songs where I would greatly benefit.
Then it was Jed, but Jed system's dead. Therefore, so's Jed.
Yeah, that's exactly why I picked it, Shooting Films. That's exactly why I picked it. I thought it looked like it kind of captured, I don't know how, but it just perfectly captured something there. And I was like, yeah, this is the one.
Made out of that end. Whatever was at hand. When we finished Jed, we were so proud. We celebrated. We congratulated.
Damn, there's like a dense fog kind of pouring through this one. I know it's a vibe change, but still.
Jed could run or walk, sing or talk, and compile thoughts and solve lots of problems. We learned so much from him.
I'm interested by like the Jed character. Is he speaking about himself in the third person?
We gave Jed less attention.
Jed was created. I'm reading an annotation on Genius now. Let's see if I can figure this out.
For convention.
Yeah, this shit's kind of deep.
Jed had found her
Oh, thank you, Nunez. I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys have been liking it so much. I thought it would be a little risky to change it after all this time, but I've heard seen nothing but positive comments about it, so I'll take it.
Finally, he just stopped.
So apparently, the singer told the line of Best Fit in 2011 in an interview, "I used Jed as my therapy vehicle. I was attempting to approach the subject of drinking and possibly the fact that you may perhaps drink a little bit too much. Humor has always been up there at the top of my list of dealing with anything that could be considered serious. Sometimes you don't want to be smacked in the face with certain bits of reality like that." Damn. that was pretty heady and heavy. Heavy, not musically, but heavy subject matter. So I enjoyed it for what it was. Again, I think for me, like it might be good to go back and check out that album because I'm loosely familiar with Granddaddy, but not super familiar. Thank you for that one. All right, let's see what we've got here with these next three. You know what? Let's take let's listen to this next one, and while that's playing, I'm gonna do another free request here for you guys in the chat. So be thinking of a song and an artist that you want and pop that in there. Please don't spam it a ton though. Give people a chance, and then I'll pick one at random. All right, we're getting some Armor for Sleep as a throwback here. It looks like. Yeah, I'm seeing all kinds of thumbs up flying from that last one. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Oh my God. But not a potato. Holy, this was my throwback to 2005 emo. That was me, man. Like 2005 was my year, and this band were on there. Wow. Yep. I remember falling in love with this song. The Truth About Heaven was their biggest song, and thank you for sending in a song too. That was a good throwback. I really do love that track. All right, Nunez is up next. We got Begin Again. Looks like it could be... Let's see, once it actually loads it up into the player here. Jessie Ware? That's my guess. Yes, I believe. Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right. Thank you, Nunez. I appreciate that. Giving me a taste of the album. So this is the single version of the song, but let's go ahead and pop that in there. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate it. It's tough because I know I go by John, but my full name is Jonathan, and it was a fellow Jonathan, spelled it the same way and everything. It was tough, man. We were kindergarten through 6th grade. We went to school together. Small school. I mean, only like 15 people in the class. You know everyone. It's tough. Ooh. Dude, this is already grooving really hard. That vocal melody is ridiculously, like, catchy, too. It feels like it's fresh at the same time. Thank you, Luis. I appreciate that. And everyone. Seriously, thank you, guys. When I saw Begin Again, not gonna lie, I'm thinking like Purity Ring. Boom, just popped it into my saved songs. It's a like. Yeah, thank you, Nunez. I was kind of still in shock. I found out earlier last week, well, towards the end of the week, actually, but just decided to post up a little tribute there. It's always tough. Broke out one of my old yearbooks, found a picture of us.
There's a new sun in the sky. Where are you? Where am I? Have you been looking like I've been looking for a reason or a sign?
Ooh. She's just having fun with it, huh? Okay. Thank you, Jason. Yes. That is completely my bad. I got off topic there. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling back up in the chat now. We'll have it ready after this. It's funny you say that, Rick, because as out of left field as that might sound, I can absolutely hear what you're saying. I know what you mean. Like, I think Lynn Gunn would sound good over that. Damn. Love the brass on there, too. Woo! Got a little chill there. Good discovery. Thank you, Nunez. You already know. I saved it. A massive thumbs up. Definitely one of my favorite songs that I've heard this evening. All right. Free request time. I'm scrolling back up now. Sorry, guys. I know that you already sent some in. We're going to pick one at random here. Let me close my eyes. Scroll, and stop. Boom. What are we on? All right. I landed on Rose Peach, Pretty Lips by Winehouse. Like Amy Winehouse? Pretty Lips. Let's go. Appreciate you, Peach. Well, maybe. What? Wow. I was distracted and I typed "Pretty Lips" by Rose Peach. Yeah, you didn't do a cover of this song? What the hell? Oof. All right, what's up? Hopefully it's coming back like right now for you guys. Should be. Let me know once you can hear and see me again. Apologies for that. Boom. So I talked. I feel like a dummy because I don't know what the last thing you guys heard was. I don't even know if you heard me announce the free request that got picked. Bro, are you for real charging money to take song requests? Dead. Bro, why don't you go, I don't know, shake a stick at a tree? It might do something. Why don't you go complain to any streamer ever? Like, what do you want? Go complain to Brad Taste. Go complain to anybody, though. Like, really? Bro, you for real? Yeah, God fucking forbid, dog. All right. So the song that I picked was Pretty Lips that Rose Peach requested. Amy Winehouse, I believe. Oh, it's just Winehouse. Okay, I was wrong. I'm over here thinking Amy Winehouse anytime I hear that. Sorry, I'm trained to feel that way. All right, Winehouse, Pretty Lips for our free request. Let's go. We're not going to listen to the whole song just because of the YouTube being insane right now with the stream. But let's give it a sample. That was the last thing. I was comparing the Church's singer to the last song. Was I? I don't remember that. It's a whack business model. Get the fuck out of here, man. Go bark up another tree, dude. You literally are the only person complaining. And you did that in the middle. It's funny that this dude chose to complain when I'm literally in the middle of doing free song requests from the chat right now. That's funny. Nice bass work so far. Really smooth. Really pretty, too. Like, it's just got this kind of, like, almost like... I don't know if film soundtrack vibe would be the right way to put it. But at the same time... just like that jazzy affectation. Whew. Damn, I hate to kill the vibe by pulling the plug on it. I just don't want YouTube to shut the stream down here right at the end. Damn, all right. I think I'm going to have to give this one a save. I want to hear the full track later on. Pretty Lips. Thank you, Rose. So, like, it's just from a musical standpoint, really refreshing in a lot of ways. Like, it's got a great smooth aura to it, but it doesn't feel like it's borrowing too much from any one particular thing, you know? This song feels like walking through those aquarium tunnels, but for stars in space instead. Yeah, I know it's great. It's funny that you say that because I can picture exactly what you're talking about, because the music visualizer that I use, one of the presets, I guess you would call it, that it goes into is like a space tunnel mode. And I think this song would suit that extremely well. All right. Let's get to our last two for the evening, and hopefully YouTube doesn't shut the stream down. I am going to choose to put Jason, even though, Jason, I don't think you'll mind, that I'm going to choose to close it on yours with Chris Stapleton. We're going to see what Slumpness Monster sent us first, because it's called It's So Cold in the D. I'm a little concerned. Oh, yeah, I could see that being a good idea. That's driving song playlist. This is like an old school like meme, isn't it? This is bringing back so many memories. I know this. Holy shit. This was like high school. Yeah, this came out in 2008. So cold in the D. We got to talk about the real issues. It's so cold in the D. The little turntable scratch. So cold in the dungeon. In the D, the dungeon. I'm having visions. That's typically not what I have visions of, but you know, that's cool. Would never and could never. It probably was made in a very early version of GarageBand a long time ago, but an obvious like masterpiece of a throwback meme. Holy shit. Thank you for that one. They It's so cold in the D. It's so lonely here without you. I'm here without your neighbors. But you're still on my lonely mind. I would just need to come back, and whenever it comes back, I'm just going to be singing something. And be like, oh, didn't see you there. What should I be singing? Cold in the D? Hey, Mom, there's something in the back room. It's so cold in the D. I'm feeling cold. I'm feeling cold in the D. I'm singing until the stream's back online. Cold in the D. I'm feeling so cold in the D, in the D. I'm feeling so cold in the D, cold in the D, cold in the D. Feeling so cold in the D. Come on, YouTube. You're fucking killing me right now. We got one song, and you're going to do this shit. All right. We back? It's so cold in the D. All right, I'm gonna wait and make sure before we start this. Devil Always Made Me Think Twice by Chris Stapleton. Talking Country made me want to send some Chris Stapleton, Jason said, so we're going to get right back into it and finish ourselves off tonight with The Devil by Chris Stapleton. I spent the entire time that you guys were away just singing Cold in the D to myself and trying to console my loneliness as I sat here in the infinite void alone. Oh my God. You know what? It's funny. Radiant Eclipse, you say Back from the Dead. And I saw people with the Brian emote earlier. You know, I wrote this entire song years ago, like so long ago. It was when we were doing all the Brian Stars parodies, and it would have been, honestly, it would have been a fucking banger of a tune had I actually gotten the chance to hit the studio and make a fully realized version of it. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted to play a snippet of this from you. Let me see if I have it in my voice memos. Hold on. It's not cold in the D. It's even better. All right. This second demo was from February of 2018. It's so cold in the D. These lyrics, I don't even know if you guys are familiar with Brian Stars, like, and it would even be funny to you. So I'll wait and see if you guys are even interested. It takes me back, man. Fucking Brian Stars. And no, I don't feel bad about making fun of Brian because the dude was a massive fucking scumbag and apparently still is, according to people familiar with the situation like Johnny Gilbert and others. Oh yeah, I was cooking big time. I wrote this in I was so proud of myself. I wrote it in 15 minutes, just sitting on the couch. It came to me and I had an idea of what I wanted the beat to be and everything. And yeah. Hold on, I'm seeing if I know I have the lyrics written down somewhere. Yep. Back to life. I had an intro for it and everything. I forgot about that. Can you read that? Hold up. Focus. 3Z's Entertainment. Emo Clout Gang for life. Let's get it. Brat. Oh my God. All right. Let's see. Oh shit. I'm going to sample this myself first.
Back from the dead.
Oh my God.
Johnny giving head.
All right. Fuck it.
Back from the dead. Johnny giving head. Look like a crack addict. That's a fact, you can call me daddy. Home with the lights off. Crying in the bathtub. Might get a back rub. From your girl, she say it's so soft. Bite don't blow, girl. You know it rocks my whole world. All these little bitches saying Brian Stars is dead. Bitch, I'm coming back home.
Nebraska born and bred. Out here in these cornfields, sun blazing on the emo skin.
Andy Black wanna come through? Might let me hit it again. Find me up on Snapchat.
Brian Stars with 3 Z's.
Made 100 on AdSense. Lying say it's 3 G's. All these motherfuckers wanna see me hit the
This
floor.
part was definitely
Turn
not
around,
final.
Bitch, pack your shit. I'm at the front door. Brian Stars 3.0.
Don't you know I'm fake emo? Rubber on my wrist, you know I rep my bands. If you don't like me, catch these hands. Come on. Oh man, I wish I had actually. Dude. My friend Travis was gonna help me put that together and everything. I wish. I genuinely love that chorus that I wrote for it. I really do. Oh shit. Thank you, Duffy. Well, I guess we got one more to hopefully avoid YouTube copyright on. Let's see if we can do it. I have a feeling it's not gonna happen. You know what? I'm going to turn the volume down and let's talk while we listen to some Chris Stapleton, okay? Devil Always Made me think twice. Let's turn it way down. I apologize, guys. I know it's super low. I apologize. Just crank up your headphones, and hopefully YouTube won't shut the stream down again, as in block it temporarily. Oh, you're good. You're good, Duffy. It's fine. It's totally fine. We've just been having trouble with the copyrights tonight. Yeah, imagine if it did go down when I played. We're going to pause a lot, too. We're going to pause and be like, hey, YouTube, nothing to see here. Yeah, that would be fucking hilarious if they did ban it for that and be like, oh, that's a Brian Sard's diss track. That's actually in our system. And I'm like, bitch, I never released that anywhere. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that, though. For real. I did enjoy putting that together. And just unfortunately, Brian went away like permanently. So it just wouldn't have made sense for me to drop it for somebody who was no longer like active, if you know what I mean. So I just had to tuck that one in my back pocket. Yeah, give me some verses to close out the night, guys. Song versus song, album versus album, you name it. Pop away. I see one. Tickets to My Downfall or Love Sucks, Love Sucks. For sure. Just need to talk loudly the entire time. Yeah, exactly. Chris who? Chris Stapleton? No Chris Stapleton here. Even though this track does sound great. Just the kind of trouble. Sign this man to a record label immediately. It was 2 months after he went away. It was I think he went away at the end of 2017, like December, and I recorded that and wrote it in February. Mini Rock Coliseum. Brian Stars versus Crank That Frank. Crank That Frank, because I think he like stopped doing the cringy shit and like started a band or something. So better than we can say for Brian, who's holed up somewhere still trying to harass people and doing his stonks. Stocks. That's what I heard. I heard he's holed up in his apartment doing stock trading and stuff, and apparently has made some money doing that. Wolf Alice versus Always. Damn. You do have that perk, Nunez. That's a tough one. Let me get this. I gotta say Wolf Alice, but Always are great. Wolf Alice are probably almost in my top 10 favorite bands at this point. But I was just listening to Blue Rev the other day. Damn, seriously, YouTube? Well, if you're watching this back later, anyone, then you'll know. All right, let's see if this next one is actually on like a major label or anything. DistroKid, it could go either way. Let's see. We're gonna say no. Welcome. Am I back? All right. That one was shorter. We can handle that. Damn. All right. So Nunez said for future notice it cut out before John said who he would prefer. I assume to the Wolf Alice versus Always question. If so, then it was Wolf Alice. And if it was Wolf Alice versus Churches, then that is, oh God, that's tough. But Wolf Alice, I fucking love both of those bands. But Churches, Love Is Dead, I was kind of mixed on, and I have not had a Wolf Alice project at all that I have been anything even remotely close to mixed. So gotta go with them. All right, Nunez, I appreciate you for being a member. You as well, Duffy. Using that's right. That's a thing that you can do. You can use the highlighted message. Forgot I have this perk. Is there a versus that you haven't seen on Rock Coliseum but really wanted to see? That's tough because we have done like 15 of them now, so I feel like a lot of the really good matchups that I was hoping for have happened. So not off the top of my head, but I'm sure that I know that there's some song versus song and album versus album ones that I hope we go that direction for the next stream that we do, because I find those personally to be a little bit more exciting. All right, Duffy Loner. Let's see. Oofy was just getting into the meat of the question. I was. All right, let's see. This next one, I looked up the copyright details on it. It was uploaded via DistroKid. Let's see if that makes an effect on this not getting taken down or not. This is All These People by Sungazer. The Cure versus Depeche Mode? God. That's... I think I might have to go with... slight edge to Depeche Mode. I think their discography is just more consistent. I mean, the last Cure album and some of that stuff that they did during the late 90s and then throughout the 2000s, not very good, at least to my ears. I think they definitely had a pretty sharp decline. And while I wasn't super into what they were laying down, like Depeche Mode in the 2010s, we were talking about this earlier, I still think that there was a lot of goodness packed in there. My sacrifice versus my own prison. Let's say neither. I'm just kidding. My sacrifice. Prodigy versus Chemical Brothers. Gotta go Chemical Bros. Love them, love them, love them. Not that I don't have love for the Prodigy. I absolutely do. So Duffy Loner said this is a band called Sungazer that features YouTube music theory legend Adam Neely on bass and possibly other instruments besides drums I don't remember. They describe themselves as future jazz, and this is a fun one from them. I'm not crazy about the sampled vocals so far, but I can see future jazz being fitting. I could see this fitting into like a Mario soundtrack, and that's not a complaint. I love the music from, say, Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Galaxy, too. Pearl Jam versus Soundgarden? I'd probably give it to Pearl Jam. What made you go Teardrops by Bring Me the Horizon over Lost by Linkin Park? Well, Teardrops was, if you recall, was my actual song of the year in 2020. I love that song. So, not that I don't love Lost, but like Teardrops was just an elite Bring Me the Horizon track. I think Lost is it's up there for Linkin Park too. But I had to pick between the two loves, and for me, it wasn't too hard of a choice. Am I more hyped for Blink or MCR's new stuff? I don't know that we have more MCR stuff confirmed or anything, so I'll say Blink because I saw that they posted to their story about pre-saving a new song. I pre-ordered the new album on vinyl whenever Edging came out, like September of last year. So hopefully we get some news on the album along with this new song. All right, guys. Well, we made it through without getting blocked again. I know we kicked a lot of you out whenever we kept getting blocked over and over again. I'm sorry about that. But set your calendars for next Sunday because there's going to be, like I said several times, new episode of SOS, the 10-year anniversary episode. All month long, there will be new episodes of 7 on Sunday, and there should be a stream each Sunday evening. So look for that, 7 on Sunday. Pretty easy to remember, 7 Eastern time for the streams. And probably around 11 a.m. or noon Eastern for the episode itself. And Blink versus Fall Out Boy. Gotta go Fall Out Boy. Gotta go Fall Out Boy. And that is where I will end it. Thank you guys for coming out and for being patient, and for everybody who sent in songs, for supporting the channel, to the members. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Let me see what saves we got tonight because I know you guys are generally curious. We got Lovejoy's Call Me What You Like, Parallel Lines by Pride Lands, Fly Girl, Flo and Missy Elliott, The Chats, 6LGTR, Jesse Ware's Begin Again, and then Pretty Lips by Winehouse. Those were my saves for the evening. I hope you guys found some stuff that you absolutely love too. And if not, then there's always next week. So come hang out and we'll see you in the chat. And I'm looking forward to getting these new episodes of SOS out. And make sure you subscribe to Beyond ARTV too, because there's going to be a couple of videos there this week.